Previously on Destiny.
Chioma Essie. Research log. Lakshmi-2.
What?
Maya's... I don't even know what to say. I'd recused myself from further experiments. Told her to take some time off. She refused. And the minute I wasn't there, she started hauling the brain-dead exos out of cold storage, hooking them up to the Veil interface. She burned through dozens of them, reversed the entire machine's design, used a chorus of brain-dead exos to funnel data down to the conductor seat, projecting a mental imprint. Hers. I didn't know Lakshmi-2, but Maya did. And now she's made this thing. It speaks with her voice, has some of her memories. The way it looks at me. It's like it knows something I don't.
Osiris, do you recognize that name? Lakshmi?
Yes. And no. Lakshmi-2 was an exo and once leader of a faction on Earth known as the Future War Cult. She died over a year ago. But she never once made mention of any of this. Of Neomuna, of Maya. Did she know? Did she remember? This is all as much a revelation to me as it is to you. It throws everything she did while in the last city into question.
I mean, if she was a copy of Dr. Sundaresh, then is she really dead?
I don't know. For now, I must deliver a rather uncomfortable report to Ikora.
Maya Sundaresh. This name has rippled through countless data logs and the history of the cosmos in Destiny. From the pre-Golden Age to the Dark Ages, even the dawn of the Exos would be impossible without Maya. Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Samlab. In a recent Veil Containment research log, Guardians, system-wide aided by Osiris and Nimbus, could listen to audio logs left by Chioma Essie, once a colleague of Maya Sundaresh. Before we get into why this week's log is important, allow me to give you a quick recap of who Maya is. Maya was part of the Ishtar Academy, where brilliant minds studied various phenomena, such as the Vex and Ahamkara. It was during that time that Maya employed an exo bodyguard named Cade to protect her during field studies of Ahamkara. It is within the Ishtar Sync that Maya, Chioma, and the rest of the team would study the Vex, and one in particular named Subject 12, leading to the discovery of the Vex network and a simulation containing multiple versions of each researcher. Not only that, but it was also here that the mind-forking device would be developed. A device that Lakshmi-2 of Future War Cult would use multiple times over the decades. Sometime before the collapse, Maya Sundaresh made her way to the Clovis Bray I's research facility and colony on Europa. While there, she assisted Clovis as he studied and researched into the Vex and Exo development. That was until she was terminated for criticizing Clovis for unethical conduct. Eventually, Clovis had discovered that there were no logs containing data surrounding the employment of Maya Sundaresh. Later on, it would be discovered that the Sundaresh Clovis Bray had been interacting with was in fact a simulated copy, an avatar produced and used by the Vex from Volantis 2082, a Forge star. The Vex clone would attack Clovis, leaving him in a terminal state. Thankfully, Elizabeth Bray, the exo-stranger, would rescue Clovis I from the brink of death. Some data logs even suggest that an M-Sund-12 accessed the Insight Terminus on Nessus in order to gain access to information. It is still unclear what that information is, but could it be possible that M-Sund-12 stands for Maya Sundaresh 12? Only time will tell. Have a listen to this ghost audio log.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
There's an almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa. It's heavily corrupted, but I'm able to make out M-Sund-12 from the access log. What is Oxa, and who was M-Sund-12?
Those are questions for another day, I suppose. But for now, well done.
Yes, Guardians. Since the tragedy that took place in Season of the Splicer, the Endless Night was the catalyst for an event in Destiny that would echo on for years. During the Endless Night, Lakshmi-2 continues to use the mind-forking device, a device capable of seeing future ripples in time, a device that after continuous use drives the user's mind insane. So where is Lakshmi-2 now? Good question. Have a listen to this exotic armament entry titled Winter Bite. It reads:
Neomuna, Historical Archive. Artifact Ref X0003 Exo IND B0082 Log 090260-163. Type Bridge Audio Recorder. Parties M. Sundaresh, L. TSE, C. Sanchez, A. Marib. Transcript follows. What was that? We got hit. Engine 7 is down. We can't take another one of those. This colony ship. Hard a port. Put Hyperion between us and that. Sir, there. And flood the EM spectrum with... Show me. The round. The one that hit us. It's moving. What? System warning. Structural impact. He's right. I'm reading arms and legs. It's attacking Engine 6. I'll scramble a squad of Cloudwalkers and they can suit up, and the maneuvers I'm pulling will fling them into space, even with magboots. Bringing point defense cannons about. It's only 3 meters across. Sure you can hit that without peeling us open? System warning. Structural impact. Kinda have to, Captain. Firing. Reset! That thing just took a 15mm burst to the chest. Again. Firing. It's clear. Mostly looks like it left a... Is that a spear through our bulkhead? Not sure. It's some kind of exotic matter. Splitting all my senses pings back at me. Amplified like a... We can figure it out later, Dr. Sanchez. How's the ECM? Not great. Whatever they're using to coordinate, it's not electromagnetic. Getting something weird though. Weirder than the 3-meter hitchhiker knocking on the hull? Maybe you remember those Vex signals you discovered? On occasion, Carlo. There's a big one, reoccurring, coming from the outer system. think it's a distress signal. Ignore it and get me. No, bring us back around into the moon's shadow. Maya, we need to break line of sight. I can feed the Vex signal into that thing skewering us. Use it like an amplifier. It might trick these attackers into thinking we're a Vex ship. It's a tight beam transmission. We have to ride it back to the source to keep that up. You sure you want to meet whatever makes the Vex cry for help? Enemy of my enemy, Arif. We might just find a safe port in this storm.
Fascinating. These are ship audio logs of the Exodus colony ship making its way from Earth to Neptune, carrying two important researchers from the Ishtar Academy, Maya Sundaresh and Chioma Essie. This log is believed to be an early account of the Exodus ship that successfully escaped Earth's orbit during the first collapse. After that, there are veil recordings from Chioma Essie on Neptune, but further than that, nothing. There is no more information on the whereabouts of what happened to Maya or even Chioma. Here is what we know. Evidence points towards two things. 1. Maya Sundaresh may have sent Lakshmi-2 back to Earth. 2. There may be a backup version of Lakshmi available on Neptune or Europa. That being said, I think it is possible that each point could be counted as answers towards our question. But as Season 22 quickly approaches, many Guardians are still left wondering what may happen next. For now, we know that Savathun is set to make her debut, with the help of her ghost Imaru. If you are wondering how that might play out, then have a listen to my most recent lore video about the Witness, the Nine, and Savathun. Remember that no matter what you're facing at this moment in time, you can do all things. Stay safe, and Godspeed.